ready to match the stars. Jack Carter, Summer, Orson Bean, Louisa Moritz, Richard Dawson, and Betty White as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 74. And now, here's the star of Match Game 74, Gene Rayburn.
I thank you, Johnny Olson, and dear friends and gentle hearts. You know what that's from? That thank you. Huzzah!
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 That's a high-class hooray for a person like yourself.
Thank you very much. You're a very high-class person. All right, does anyone have anything to say?
Belly button.
Before we're taking away.
Well, our opening cards, we wish Charlie good luck because tonight he opens on Broadway.
Charles Nelson Reilly opens tonight on Broadway. That's right, it's called God's Favorite.
And we love him, don't we?
We do love him.
We wish him a lot of luck.
And Helen and I are going to be there. We're going to his opening.
Ah, that'll be.
Are you going to see the
And
play
Mark
too?
Goodson's going to be there, too. We're all going. Listen, why don't we all... Why
Let's
don't you
get a
come
bus.
on?
Get on
Why don't
with
we
the
get up a
show.
group?
No, let's talk about... No, let's get on with the
No,
show.
he's not
Meet our two
talking
players
about
here, Bob
us.
Marklin and Julie Harris. Hello, Bob and Julie. How are you? Okay? How much money you won?
$350.
Bob has won $350. Okay. And where are you from again?
Sun Valley, Idaho.
Sun Valley. Oh, that's right. You're the guitar player.
Yes.
Who goes down the slope strumming away there. All right. And Julie Harris. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
How did you do?
Not too well the first
You
time.
did, oh, you didn't get any at all, did you?
No.
All right, your first round question is coming up in a moment or so. We'll see how you do in your first round, but right now, we're going to see how you do with this. All right, we're ready now to finish round one. Bob, here it is for you. The coach said to the basketball player, son, you need glasses. That's not a basketball you're dribbling, it's a blank.
What?
The coach to the basketball player, son, you need glasses. That's not a basketball you're dribbling, it's a blank. Just put it right in the slot there, and away we go.
That's not a basketball you're dribbling. That's a...
It's a mother-in-law.
Yes. Okay.
That's not a
I
basketball.
don't believe I'm as well as I used to be at one time in my life.
Really?
No,
Is there
I don't
something
think
we
so.
can do for
Yes,
you?
there is, as a matter of fact. Thank you, your wife is here.
Oh, yes. Well, I'd do the same for her.
Oh.
She'd rather you didn't.
Brett, Betty and I are killing time here, waiting for you because you're such a dummy.
No, darling. I'm a very heavy thinker.
Oh, I see. No, you're not a dummy. All
You can
right.
speak plainer than that.
Now we go to Bob Marklin. Coach said to the basketball player, son, you need glasses. That's not a basketball you're dribbling. It's a
Football?
football. I guess it would be hard to dribble a football, wouldn't
Yeah,
it?
it would go end over end. It would punt a lot.
Yes. What did you say?
Well, I happen to know he plays with a strange team, not the Lakers, the Fruiters. He was dribbling a cantaloupe.
A cantaloupe. Okay.
You cantaloupe with that.
Right. Brett?
How blind was he? He was so blind, he was playing with one of our players.
One of our players. Dribbling one of our players right down the court there. Okay, Orson, it's up to
Listen,
you.
you kids will like it better once you get home.
Naturally. Go, Orson.
I was going to say a 16th century porcelain vase. However, I said a football.
A football. Okay, Bob, you got one.
If he wins, I want to kiss his wife, not him.
What do you say, Louisa?
Well, I said he was dribbling a seal.
A seal?
Deal, good choice, Lisa.
Now listen. Now, I've put up with this all week, and I've never asked you to explain any one of your answers, but I think we ought to have an explanation.
She meant a Christmas seal. She's such a good kid.
No, what is it?
Santa's going to come and
Now,
take her away.
leave her alone and let her explain.
No, you know when seals play around, so I figured maybe he found one on the team, and maybe...
Don't explain it. Don't explain it.
That is true.
All right. Now,
Well, they probably couldn't find a walrus.
I didn't know seals played around, did you?
Well, I certainly didn't.
Well, that's what she said.
I've wasted a lot of time throwing fish to the little devil. I've been taking him away for the weekend.
What did you say?
I said watermelon.
A watermelon.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay.
Look, two people thought that was a good answer.
Now, wait a minute.
That's two more than they
Football
thought of
is
yours.
the answer Bob Markman is looking for. He's gotten it once. What do you say?
I said a head.
Oh. Really?
Put it over with seal.
That's a woman who says she loves animals.
Yeah, that's right. When the seals and the heads go to the same section.
Let's play basket head.
All right. Now, here we go with round 2. Julie.
I'll take A again.
A. Last time you did not match
I
anyone,
think
so that
she's the
means
next winner.
everyone plays. The Tin Man
Yes.
walked up to the mechanic and said, "You got any oil? My blank squeaks." The Tin Man walked up to the mechanic and said, "Have you got any oil? My blank squeaks."
You see that look on my face?
Yes.
You know why it's there?
Why?
Try and guess.
Oil can, oil can.
Oil can, tin, and...
Oil can, Tin
Oy
Man.
vey.
His blank squeaks.
My blank
All right.
squeaks. Okay, now well...
Everybody ready? Just about, I guess. Okay. Don't touch. Okay.
Don't touch what?
Now, we're over here with Julie Harris. The Tin Man walked up to the mechanic and said, "You got any oil? My blank squeaks."
My bottom?
What was that?
My bottom.
My bottom, is that what you're saying? Oh, my bottom squeaks, she says.
The
I don't
lunatics have
understand
taken
that.
over the asylum.
I don't understand that answer. I may not understand yours.
I think she went to the Louisa Moritz School of Answering Questions. Who ever heard of a tin bottom squeaking? It kind of crumples and critches.
Yeah. What did you say?
I figured I wouldn't say it, but 'cause there's a lot of joints to a body, but the whole body was squeaking.
The whole body.
The body
Okay.
was a Jack Haley squeaker.
All right. Brett, what did you say?
I say I'm ashamed. And do you know why?
Why?
Because I matched Jack Carter.
Body.
At last, brilliance showed through.
All right, Orson, she's looking for the answer bottom.
One of the saddest things in the world is a squeaky bottom.
It really surprises me. I thought people were going to say elbow, my joints, and, you know, things, and my neck squeaks. And what? Shh,
I
what?
got it.
I'm afraid to ask. What have you got?
Seal.
You know when you move things,
Yeah, yeah.
right? So he said, my joint squeaks.
Oh, I see.
That's what I said. I didn't know how to write it.
Okay. All right, so there's 1-1, and now what are we got from you, Richard?
I'm sorry to say, his limbs.
His limbs squeak. His extremities.
They kind of cover all areas
Yes.
for you, darling.
How about
And
you?
your full mention.
Well, I was going to say head again, but I thought you'd be rude again.
Yes,
when
naturally.
But if you've ever read the Oz books, it was his jaw that squeaked.
That's right.
It was.
You're
really.
absolutely right. That's what he needed the oil for.
Oh, the elephant
Okay, now, Bob.
dog, too.
1-1.
Very good. Very good. 1-1. 1 is all you need to win the game, Bob. Here we go. Stanley.
Could I have this dance?
No. Sorry, my card is full.
Did you check my oil?
Stanley the accountant has a part-time job at the burlesque show. He's in charge of counting the blanks.
Oh, my God!
Stanley the accountant has a part-time job at the burlesque show. He's in charge of counting the blanks.
I love my answer.
I'll bet you do.
All right. 2 are finished up there. Well, let's see. Now, Orson, you don't write with this because you match in the 1st
I'm
round.
writing to my mother. It's a
Oh,
letter.
okay.
Leave me alone.
All right. Now, Bob Markland. Ready over there. Ready over here. Stanley the accountant has a part-time job at the burlesque show. He's in charge of counting the...
G-strings.
Oh. G-string. I was thinking of something else. What do you think out there?
Well, I tell you, I like Bob because my son was conceived up where he works, and my wife's always singing "It Happened in Sun Valley."
Oh.
And I drew a nice picture of him.
Oh, it's very
And
good.
It
It looks
that.
like
I
it.
also thought it was G-string.
And that wins the game. All right. Put your name on that. What do you have, figures? Yeah, what is your answer?
Counting the boob.
Counting the boob. Counting the pasties. Pasties.
Counted and divided by 2.
Yes, I thought everybody say pasties. All right, come on down, Bob Markland, and we got to say goodbye to Julie Harris. We've enjoyed meeting you, Julie.
I've had a good time.
Good. We wish you the very best of luck. We've got a gift for you. Julie Harris, ladies and gentlemen. Goodbye. All right. Now, if you'll stand by here for a moment or so, we're going to do a little business, and we've got this message for you. Here's old Bob Markland. You've been here before. Right, once. You got 450. Now you're going to try for a lot of money, aren't you? Ready?
I am ready.
Okay, we polled a recent studio audience, Bob. We got their best response to this. Smith blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you match it. Next, $250. Third, $100. Whom do you wish an assist from?
I'll go with Betty again.
Betty?
Smith Brothers.
Smith Brothers is one.
Richard?
Richard?
Smith and Wesson. They
Smith
make
and
guns,
Wesson.
yeah.
Firearms makers.
Brett?
And Brett.
Not Smith College.
Smith College.
Yeah.
Don't be
well,
shy.
don't boo me, for heaven's sake. It was number 3.
Smith College is a very good answer. Okay, now
That
you
was
got
a
Smith
Dartmouth
College,
man
Smith and
booming.
Wesson, and Smith Brothers. You can choose one of those or give us one of your own. Bob, what do you want to do?
I'll try Smith Brothers.
Smith Brothers.
Good lad, good lad.
All right, he says that's the one under the big money there, but we got to start down at the bottom and find out first what's under the $100 response. Smith and Wesson is up there. That's a good omen, I suppose. All right, let's see if $250 reveals a Smith Brothers. Here it is. Smith and Jones.
What was that?
I think
old
that was
TV
a
show.
Western TV show, yeah.
Old television show.
Is that an old television show?
Yeah.
Well, I'll be darned. Okay, last chance for Smith Brothers. Here's the $500 response. Congratulations. Attaboy. All right. So that's a great team. The Bob and Betty team there. Now you got the $500. You're up to $950. You're going to play for $5,000 now to collect. Remember, you got to match one head-to-head exactly. Choose one, please.
I'll try Betty.
You try Betty.
Everybody says that.
All right, please face me if you would, Bob. Now, here is the $5,000 question. Blank Annie. Blank Annie, A-N-N-I-E. Now, Betty's finished, Bob, and we ask you to give us an answer which you think will match hers. Blank Annie.
Little Orphan.
Little Orphan Annie. All right. Now, I guess I'm going to have to restate the rules here. Little Orphan Annie is what he says, and we call on Betty right now. Remember, this has to be an exact match. May we see your response, please? What's that? Oh, if Orphan Annie comes up, it's all right? All right.
How about Little Annie?
How about Big Annie?
Oh, how about Orphan Annie?
We got $5,950. I think your friends have spent the money already.
Terrific, Bob.
All right. Well, Bob Markland is very happy. His friends down there in the first row are very happy. And
His
we're
wife,
very
his
happy for
wife.
you. He's got $5,950. And you ready to take on another contender? All right, let's meet Linda Kaplan. Here she comes. Hello, Linda.
Hello.
Okay, get back up there, Bob. You know Bob Marklin?
Yes, I do.
And he's very happy and excited. And while he's cooling down a little bit now, Linda, we'll ask you to tell us about yourself.
Well, I was born and raised in Las Vegas, and I
Yes.
live there now, and I go to the University of Nevada there, and I have a little boy, 3 years old.
Okay, Linda, it's nice to have you with us. We've got to stop right now and do a little business, then we'll come back and talk to you. Here we go. No, here we go.
I don't.
Let's see. We all set? All right. Linda Kaplan, please make a selection.
B, please.
B. The challenger says she wants B, and here we go. The psychiatrist said, I have to treat my next patient inside a refrigerator because he thinks he's a blank.
Honey, you're home free.
That's She's had a little couch time, so these questions are very easy for her. As they are for all
Yes,
of us.
but with whom?
The psychiatrist said I have to treat my next patient inside a refrigerator because he thinks he's a blank.
Did somebody wake up Orson? I thought it was Charles Nelson Reilly for a minute.
Okay. Ready? Ready? Ready. Okay. Now, we're all set. We'll call on Linda Kaplan. The psychiatrist said, I have to treat my next patient inside a refrigerator because he thinks he's a blank.
Turkey.
Linda, you say you go to college? Okay, well, she can do her sophomore year over again. What the heck?
Sure, then she'd be classmates with Louisa.
A turkey.
She said a turkey.
Gobble, gobble.
Yes.
Psychiatrist said to his patient, what do you do for a living? He said, I'm a garage mechanic. He said, good, get under the couch. Get under the couch.
Under the couch.
Get out of town.
All right, show the answer.
I said he was an ice cube. He thought he was an ice cube.
Ice cube. Okay, Brett.
I love it when Betty White turns into a female dog, if you get what I mean. I said, thought he was an Eskimo.
An Eskimo in the refrigerator, huh?
Don't fool me. That's a terrific answer.
You want to go with the girls.
She'll get you in the parking lot later. What do you say?
I'll tell you the truth. I'm not crazy about my own answer. A bottle of milk.
A bottle of milk. All right. Have to treat the next patient inside a refrigerator because he thinks he's a... Excuse me, turkey is what she said.
Would you mind finishing your dinner before you come on the show?
Well, usually I put in the refrigerator ice cream cones.
Oh, is that adorable?
Ice cream cones.
Ice cream cones.
Okay. I don't care. Anything you say, dear. That's not
Compared
bad.
to Seal, it's a brilliant.
Yeah, right. Have you got a winner there?
Oh, that I had turkey. Ice cube.
Ice cube. Turkey is what Linda's looking for. What do you offer?
I thought Orson's answer was brilliant. Bottle of milk.
Bottle of milk.
Two ice cubes to go. No
Let's see, we got time for this one. Here we go, Bob. This is your first round question. Thelma said to Jake, I don't think Fido wants you to go on that business trip. He's blanking your suitcase.
What?
Thelma said, I don't think our dog, Fido, wants you to go on that business trip. He's blanking your suitcase. That's an easy one. The dog doesn't want the bastard to go on, so he's blanking the suitcase.
Oh,
Right.
We're all ready.
All ready. Come on, Brett. Come on,
Johnny,
Brett. Time's up.
I'm right here. Look at
Okay,
me.
here we go.
My
Bob,
little-
Thelma
my
said to
little
Jake, I
sign
don't
is
think
in
Fido wants
everything.
you to go on that business trip. He's blanking your suitcase.
Eating.
Eating your suitcase. All right, he says eating. Jack, what do you say?
Well, I had eating, but I thought wedding would be funnier for a dog.
All right. Wetting the suitcase. He says eating, Brett.
You're gonna be so crazy about me, Bob, you're gonna give up that ugly broad in the first row. Chewing.
Chewing and eating is a match. All right, Orson.
The
The dog.
dog took the suitcase in the backyard and buried it.
He's burying a
Buried.
suitcase. All right, Louisa, what'd you say?
Attacking the suitcase.
Attacking. No match there.
Well, never mind. Burying the suitcase.
Burying the suitcase. Eating is the answer that we're looking for.
Unpacking the suitcase.
A dog unpacking the suitcase. Okay, there is round one. 1-0 favor the current champ. Round two will occur next, but first, this for you. All right. What did you say? We got 10 seconds, Ed, to say goodbye. Oh, 30 seconds. Oh, heck, we can do that in an hour, can't we?
I could do a whole
Listen, we
bio
gotta
in
quit
30
here.
seconds.
We'll see you next time, all right?
Okay.
Splendid. Keep the thought now, 1-0. You were all just dandy.
Thank you.
Would you hand this note to Bob? It has my telephone number.
I'll do that
Listen, don't forget,
Using his will
if
and
you
think
can't
of
see
me as
Charles
will.
Nelson Reilly tonight, watch
for you. Watch
Louisa
her show.
on Flip Wilson.
Okay, on Flip Wilson.
Special.
All right.
tonight.
And
Watch
good
her
luck,
Flip
Charles Nelson
Yeah,
Riley.
we love you.
Holding the thought for you. Now,
Taking him out now.
what's that? Oh, yeah. Next time we get together, we're going to have these dingalings with us.
Bobby Van, Brett Summers, Gary Berghoff, Adrienne Barbeau, Richard Dawson, and Fanny Flagg.
Gene Rayburn, Match Game 74. Join us next time. Goodbye.